now that's started uploading, I can start this. You're perfect. Lesson. Interesting, we ended up not being on the side of top. Okay, the interesting thing about this is that Jufufu is not,
Be a hero.
Man
you
is
know.
iron, rice is steel. I make a mean chitlins meal.
Hold on. The effect activates when you use the skill. That's a sheer force effect. Okay, what about this? Oh. Okay, yeah, so it is after his EX special. Okay, I was right.
Do you want me to fight? Or cook?
Okay,
You
so
want to test my hammer?
how do I want to do this? I could theoretically just not use either of them. I think.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh, so yeah, I don't have to use them. Good to know. I want to give the Exaltus a good thrashing of my own, so I'm just going to use my... oh yeah, because I have the preset here, so I can do it, whatever. Okay. I've had enough of testing those characters. It's time to wreck some ass.
Analysis of the abnormal data shows that the Exaltus hideout should be nearby. Careful, everyone. There may be an ambush.
Don't worry. We have the upper hand this time. It's time to teach those bad guys a lesson. Inu, let's work together and make sure no one slips through.
Got it, Senior. Leave it to me.
Or must be nearby. We gotta find him.
I hate it when it does that. It's still the same quest, damn it. Leave me alone. And no energy used, which is nice.
All clear. Where the heck are the Exaltus freaks hiding anyway?
Keep it down, Senior. You'll scare them off.
Where's Dr. Lore hiding? I swear he's around here somewhere.
High entropy alloy. You can't be a Hoyo game and throw the word entropy at me, okay?
What's coming to him? Those are the
Yeah,
Exaltus supplies.
Break them all. Yep.
It's a trap.
You will summit. Go on. Struggle. Try as you
Yeah, that'll do a lot of damage.
all be for naught.
Especially when it crits.
The Creator cannot be defied.
After everything you've done, you're still spouting this nonsense?
Oh, Dullahan Thanatos. My favorite. Love seeing this.
Don't waste your breath on this rotten egg, Senior. Let's show them what we're made of.
Let's see how long you'll last.
Strike zone. Have a taste.
You aren't getting by me!
Keep down.
How it can spread and particular gradually retreats toward the miasma as he gets frankly into his communicator.
Great Overseer, I've completed the mission you assigned to me. I've done even more than what you asked for. I will make this ceremony grander than anything you could have imagined.
The Overseer has spoken. Now is the perfect time to prove your devotion.
I hear. Overseer Mevarok, join the Creator in bearing witness to my refinement!
So you're about to do one of this shit again.
Oh, wait, what are you doing?
Ah, of course he did. Yep.
May the Creator...
God damn it. Dude. These fruitcakes. It's insane. Now we're gonna do another one of these fights, probably. Oh, different one.
Great Overseer. One of our gathering points was taken out by Yunque's summit, but there's no need to worry. The rest of the preparations are complete. With you here to guide us, the ritual is sure to succeed.
Yes. Let's get started. Only through the Creator's refinements can we bring true peace to all. True peace.
Yeah.
I didn't think Dr. Lore would enter the miasma willingly and get corrupted. And who was the great overseer he mentioned? Is there really a hidden mastermind in the Exaltists? That seems to be the case. Dr. Lore was the one distributing alleviating water. But we've searched his residence and the hideout. I suspect that their real hideout is elsewhere. Right now, our top priority is getting into the hollow and evacuating the crowd. And if it comes to the worst, we may need to take out all the Exaltists attending the ritual. Agreed. But Shifu isn't here.
Belle, Shifu's awake now. It seems like her condition has stabilized.
We don't have much time. Oh, wait, Belle. Shifu just got through a rough patch. She's like a kitty that just got over a nasty cold.
Belle?
Shifu, you're awake. Don't worry about it. Just...
That won't be necessary. Don't dodge my question, Belle. The Exaltists are still trying to manipulate the workers.
Yeah. We shut down one of their hideouts in the hollow, but it looks like they still have people elsewhere. Dr. Lore was lost to the miasma, but someone higher up, a so-called overseer, was behind him the whole time. The protest against Tops will be starting soon. I'm just worried they'll trick even more people into gathering in the hollow.
From the look on your face, that no need to hold back.
Dr. Lore said their overseer knows about Yunque Summit. He even mentioned the time Yunque Summit nearly lost everyone trying to save people during the fall of the old capital. And he said a lot of people know what alleviating water does to them, but they keep taking it just to relive their past. He said trying to stop the ritual is pointless. Shifu, don't let it get to you. He even walked into the miasma and let himself get corrupted.
That's enough. Yunque Summit sacrificed an entire generation of disciples to save those in the disaster, but we failed to care for them afterward. We mishandled it. Belle, do you remember what I told you before?
I remember.
My sister and I grew up as orphans on the streets, begging and digging through trash to survive. But even in the most difficult of times, we never left each other behind. We'd promised we'd live a good life someday and see the world together. But after we joined Yunque Summit, everything changed. It was all because of the Qingming Sword.
The Qingming Sword?
It's Yunque Summit's most prized relic. A blade that grants its wielder the ability of a void hunter for a short duration. Some gifted wielders can even push past that limit briefly. Every high preceptor receives the sword as a symbol of their position.
There's something that powerful?
You're right. It comes with severe side effects. Wielding it for too long will strip away your memories and your senses. That's how my Shifu died, overusing the sword during a dangerous mission.
Losing your senses and memories?
When Yijiang became High Preceptor and received that sword, we made a promise that we wouldn't make the same mistake. That's why she and I began researching techniques based on the Qingming Sword to suppress its side effects. She became busier with her duties as High Preceptor, but every rune, every line in this talisman, we drew them together. She told me, as long as the Qingming bird is by my side, It's like she's with me too. She also promised that she would never act like our Shifu. However, when the old capital fell, she broke that promise. When the old capital fell, she pushed herself past the brink, fighting with everything she had to protect the people of Eridu. By the time I reached her, she had exhausted every bit of energy in her. Yet, she still wielded her sword to save those in distress, until her very last breath. I could only stand there and watch her die right in front of me. After the wielder dies, the sword's power goes berserk and affects everything in its vicinity. My last memory of her. Who are you? My sister had completely forgotten me.
I'm so sorry.
When I was consumed by the miasma, I kept reliving that moment again and again. In my memories, she was always staring at me with that empty look in her eyes and muttering that same question, asking who I was. My sister said something to me in her final moments, but I was hit by the Qingming sword's power surge. Sometimes, and I'll never know if she felt any regret before she passed. What she did broke my heart. It was devastating. She abandoned me only to meet a dark and tragic end. But then, when I recently returned to Waifei Peninsula, I saw them. The people my sister had saved. They're struggling, barely scraping by, but despite their hardships, I saw smiles and hope on their faces. This hope, it came from her. She gave everything to make it possible. I still don't understand why she abandoned me and broke our promise. But now, I know one thing. I can't let down the people she saved. I won't let her sacrifice go to waste.
Do you mean?
Gather everyone and have them meet me at the entrance of Swabian Temple. It's time to put an end to this.
Everyone! A bunch of workers went into the hollow to join the protest. I tried to talk them out of it, but no one would listen. Rumors are spreading about me being bribed by Porcelumix. At this point, we're all that's left.
Darn it! I knew there was a mastermind in the Exaltus.
What do we do? Should we try to sneak into the gathering and stop them? But Shifu's not doing too well now.
Senior, calm down. Shifu wants us to meet her at the entrance of Swabian Temple.
Stop doing that. It's just annoying. But there's just a bunch of people standing here.
Shifu, are you alright?
I'm fine. There's no need to worry. Belle told me what happened. Dr. Lore was telling the truth. When the old capital fell, the 12th High Preceptor Yi Zhang led the disciples into the Hollow on a rescue mission. But only I survived. We've already sacrificed too much to save others, and now, we stand at the same crossroads once again. The Exaltus Overseer has been scheming in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. If I lead Yunque's summit into the Hollow recklessly, we will be caught up in a fierce battle. Some disciples may even lose their lives trying to save those in the Hollow. Yunque's summit will not make the same mistake. We will not pay that same devastating price again.
Shifu, are you saying we're just going to sit here and do nothing?
Ishan Shifu, please, you have to help them. Yeah, please.
No, you misunderstand me. I won't repeat the mistakes of the former High Preceptor. If the situation takes a turn for the worse, all disciples are to evacuate the Hollow immediately. Only I will remain to fight. I, Yixuan, the 13th High Preceptor, will carry on the will of my predecessor. I will do everything to eradicate the Exaltus and restore peace to Waifei Peninsula. On the night of the old capital's fall 11 years ago, Yunque's summit answered the call and left the mountain to save lives. We did it then, and tonight, we shall do it again.
Follow us top of this ritual. Stay here and protect Wise so we can focus on navigating. Keep an eye on the citizens in the city too. When the Exaltus start causing trouble in the city and stirring up the citizens, I'll take care of them. to you. The rest of you get ready to move out with me. It should be the normal team this time around. They really do like putting Dullahan and Thanatos next to each other, huh? I mean, it makes sense. It's like an actual normal like level design thing. It makes sense to put those two next to each other. Based on your playstyle, you can actually figure out which one to actually target, because they do two
Well,
completely
I'm
different
at the
things.
site, and I've told everyone about the situation. I managed to get some of them to leave, but there are still a few stubborn ones who won't listen. Think of a way to win their trust.
It's too short.
Belle, there's a lot of miasma coagula around here. I suspect the Exaltists are behind them. They must be hiding something.
Yeah, Wise is right. There's something wrong with the miasma in this area.
Kind of cool that the character we end up talking to the most is Fufu.
How about we clear out the miasma around here? We might find something that shows everyone what the Exaltists are really up to.
Got it. I'm counting on you. There might be Exaltists nearby.
Something's going on up ahead. Ethereals! Watch out!
Soar with the wind.
I'll take charge!
Spirit and form.
Watch your back!
Yeah, I wish he had more than 3. It's really no low number. You have to pretty constantly use his ability, but I guess it's only a little bit of extra damage anyways.
Those ethereals were trying to ambush us!
Looks like
Exaltus. When we got surrounded by Exaltus, they dragged us to the nearby cellar. Never expected there'd be Exaltus here, and they would see the ocean nearby during some kind of ritual. I didn't pass out. I didn't even dare my eyes. I managed to sneak out when they weren't paying attention after they left the cellar. Friends is still locked up down there. Please, I'm begging you, go to the cellar and rescue my friend. Set up some devices nearby, creating a weird barrier. Try to find the control device to move to break the barrier. Try to look around the area. Yeah, I know it is. Yeah. Raise it up. Like it didn't look that much different.
Good! We cleared out. Wise! How are things on your end? Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing so far. And I haven't seen any Exaltists. Maybe they're hiding and preparing for the ritual?
That's very likely. The miasma around here is way off. The Exaltists must be behind it. We'll keep clearing out the miasma and investigating the area.
Don't worry. I'll let you know if anything happens.
Should be all good now. That person just now said there's something dangerous around here. I kinda want to see it for myself.
Is that Dr. Laura? Oh, they gained the ability to manipulate miasma to summon them. Plus, state exalting hymnus will summon ethereals from miasma growths. Continues to summon to defeat it, so they should be prioritized. Yeah, that makes sense.
The danger they were talking about.
coming our way. Yeah, this one is kind of tricky. And now!
Wait a sec. Why are there more and more of them? Not exactly are the Exaltists planning.
Yep, summoner. Basically, just ignore everything else.
Watch out for the miasma. Looks like they're setting up some kind of ritual.
Seems like they themselves don't actually fight.
stench of miasma in the air. Maybe we'll find some... There should be a clue somewhere around here.
Where's the other one? Oh, I'm just blind. Should be experiencing monsters here.
A bunch of ethereals are heading this way.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like something's hidden in the miasma around here.
As decreed!
I'll take charge!
Spirit and form. Chi and mind at one. Let's make this quick. Your fate is sealed.
Good. That's the last of them.
Okay.
Found it. It's here.
Doors over there.
Well, the miasma around here seems to be thinning out. Is everything okay on your end?
We've already cleared out the surrounding miasma coagula, but the clues we've gathered so far aren't enough.
Master, an abnormal area has been detected nearby.
Energy signals? Maybe.
Okay.
Around here. Seems to have dissipated.
Be careful, you guys. There's a
Oh yeah,
lot
she
of
just
miasma
automatically pick it up.
coagula
It's
here.
amazing.
It looks kind of gross. I definitely don't want to touch it. We gotta rescue the rest of them and stop the exaltists.
What a nuisance.
Yeah, it's time to teach them a lesson.
Shift!
Let's find that basement first. Based on what Banshee said, it
Like how
should
it's
be
just
around
normal
here
corrupted
somewhere.
but gold flavored.
Soar with the wind.
Like it's not even a different effect like Frostfire.
Doesn't look like any of the exaltists are around. I think we can go that way. Go. Huh? Everyone watch out! Are they preparing for the creators' gathering? Or was it a feast?
Clarity and impurity cycle.
Neither. I think they called it the Creator's Refinement.
Leave it to me.
Should.
Strength and finesse. Step back. Let me handle this. Shift
Hello? Something weird over there.
to the skies.
These are experiment logs for the medicine? What in the world are the exalt? Is this a report on turning live animals into miasma?
Oh, here it is.
Wait, those refugees from earlier, were they all test subjects? So they're holding this ritual to turn all of those people into miasma?
Well, I got your... It's just as we thought. The Exaltists hit a large amount of miasma at the gathering site.
Also, The camera in her design finally got used. Incredible.
Showing everyone the video now. Just once they see it for themselves, they'll be willing to leave the hollow.
Great. I'll leave the evacuation to you. We'll stay nearby to keep an eye on things. Cool. Once we get everyone out of there, we can go all in and give those Exaltus creeps what they deserve.
That's great, Belle. They're finally willing to evacuate.
To the skies!
I'll guide them out of the hollow. If you wish to you.
Yep, alright. It's just gonna put me in the middle. That's the normal
There
work
was a
spot.
key card in that. I hear something. Or am I just imagining it?
Speedruns of this is gonna go
Exaltus
crazy.
basement. Feels like something spooky might pop out.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, you're right. Oh god, it's giving me propagation vibes.
Material looks kinda off.
Thank god that causes that.
So this kind of thing was in the basement.
Sky looks so weird. Is it a monster created by these Exaltus freaks?
Careful, Senior. This one looks pretty tricky.
Still. Scatter. She and mind as one. Concentrate.
Away? Let's finish this!
Insignificant grapple.
Ow.
The time is right. Crank up the heat!
Strength and finesse.
Dishonor Yunquei Summit!
An opening. Swift yet still. Clear yet murky.
Finally took care of that one.
Yeah, her damage is fucking nuts,
Barry,
dude.
shut down this lab.
Thank god I own her, dude. Holy.
Master, we need to shut down this facility.
Yep,
Okay.
that's like what we
Let me
just said.
see where the circuit is. All right. The powers looks like this might be an Exaltus base. Really?
Don't worry, Fufu. As long as we stay together, the monsters won't get the chance to pick us off one at a time like in those scary movies.
Don't say stuff like that! Let's hurry up, investigate what we need to.
Get the fuck out! Get out!
With the wind.
Huh? This device looks kinda weird.
Time to mess with strange devices again.
Huh? The miasma around us vanished. Anyway,
Oh. It's an odd spot for an apartment that you don't meant to turn that. Looks like it's inside. Some sort of vial or. Yeah, it has miasma in it. Up here.
This thing has miasma residue in it.
you're right. Maybe the Exaltists are using this to control the miasma, but this is not the time to analyze it. Let's defeat the rest of the Exaltists first. We can get the mayor's help to study this thing when we get back. How many people have the Exaltists fooled?
A lot, apparently.
Stop that ritual before they hurt anyone else.
Oh, great.
Time for an appetizer! Last
That's of them. Everyone holding up okay?
Or is there any other fight after that? I feel like there should be another strong fight after that. Plasma construction is getting stronger around here, so the ritual site must be nearby. Rachel's right, the Exalted service here should be here. I'm going to have you leave the hollow, but if you run into any Exalted goons on your way out, that'd be even more dangerous. These are pretty urgent, and I can't spare Fufu or Yinhu to escort you. When the combat starts, just hide somewhere safe and keep yourself out of trouble. Over Chief, be careful. This might be where the proxy health bar comes in. I'm just waiting for it to occur. Oh. It's technically a new area. Well, I think I hit a limit for that, that stuff I was picking up on the way. Mostly an accident. Oh, my shit got reset. Damn it. Just start from nothing.
You are just in time. The ceremony has just begun.
Not the Qingming sword. I think that's the Qingming sword.
The Creator's realm. It's no more than a petty excuse for you to deceive the world. Let's make this quick. Watch out! She's changing her attack patterns! What a
No, I cannot see the attack. Let me see this is funny effect.
Let's make your face is sealed. Wait! Finish it!
Now,
Strength and connect.
Dishonor Yunquay Summit! Exclusive recipe made just for you!
Cycle of yin and yang. Release.
now I cannot see the attack. Do I have?
Your dreams. Take this.
Let me get rid of the miasma field.
Some miasma around us is thinning out. Got it. Let's finish her off while we got the chance.
Not taking any damage. Griffin. Oh, great.
Tell your creator to watch carefully. Shifu!
You and I, we're different from the others.
Be quiet! Don't speak with her voice!
Your talent will become a weapon that can protect everyone. You'll go further than all of us.
You're nothing but an illusion!
stranger.
Is this a dream?
Please, tell my sister.
Or a memory?
Her big sister isn't selfless, nor great. If I don't put an end to this disaster tonight, my Yishan will be shattered along with Eridu.
Yishang.
What I'm doing isn't to save the world. It's just to save her. My Yishan. Live on. This is our promise.
Sis, I never thought I'd understand you like this and walk the same path.
I'm the 13th generation High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit, Yixuan. I shall wipe out all evil. Run this! Obliterate form and spirit. Got it.
Hooray! Finish this!
Swift yet still. Out the cream. Purge corruption, restore clarity. Evil shall be purged. Evil shall be purged. Break.
Yep. That's how stories be. Very cool. I wonder what grouping the next story is going to be, though. Because they've got to switch it up, obviously. Plot, the miasma around them begins to dissipate, though the hollow remains perilous. The malice once lurked in the shadows finally seems to be receding. After briefly checking the surroundings, the group from Yugoi Summit guides the trapped victims out of the hollow to receive treatment. The Exaltus plot finally brought to an end. The long, dark night seems at last to be giving way to a sliver of dawn.
Awesome! We finally defeated the Overseer! Eric, how are those people who attended the gathering?
We just met those people who made it out of the hollow. They said they saw the Exaltus preparing for a strange ritual when they were evacuating. Everyone finally believes us. Those who drank the alleviating water are getting medical checkups right away to see if their health has been affected. Porcelumic said they'll cover the cost, and they hope to restore our trust in them. Everyone in Waifei Peninsula owe Yunquei Summit our thanks for preventing a major catastrophe. You saved all of us again. We can't thank you enough.
Yeah. Without your help, our friends would have died in the hollow.
Thank you, Mystics from Yunquei Summit. If you'd like, we can make you a special signboard.
I want to join Yunquei Summit. Do you need someone to sweep the floors?
Hang on! Calm down!
Fufu, let me teach you a technique to handle situations like this.
A technique?
Observe.
Oh.
Shifu, are you okay? I know everyone is excited, but Shifu is exhausted from fighting in the hollow. She needs some rest.
As Sorry, we were a little worked up. All right, everyone. Let's take care of the rest of our business first. The heroes from Yunquei Summit need their rest.
I think he's
Thank
playing
them
along too.
properly later.
Everyone's so enthusiastic. So Shifu's technique is faking illness. He almost had me for a moment. Well, at least we can get a proper break now that the Exaltists are gone for good.
Not yet. We can't let our guard down. The Exaltists had their roots deep here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more trouble ahead. We've resolved the immediate crisis. We still need to tie up any loose ends.
I think we usually get like new story stuff every like other chapter usually. So 2.1 probably won't have anything new, but 2.2 will. And if I remember correctly, that should have been Jane, which was more of just a minor mission. And then we had 1.3, which was Sons of Caledon. I think, if I'm remembering the versions correctly. No, I'm not. I'm remembering wrong. 1.1 is when we got her. Right, yeah, we get the special stuff. I forget what they're called. Special episodes during the middle ones, which are just kind of minor stories. Usually just getting you into stuff before we get into when they get mainly entangled with the protagonists. Which is why the stories usually don't include the main characters in them at all. So version 1.0, we had the Cunning Hares and Bellabog. 1.1, we had the undercover R&B. In 1.2, we had Sons of Caledon. 1.3, we had Virtual Indoctrination, or whatever it was called. I don't remember. That might have just been the name of the thing I read. 1.4 was the main quest where everyone came together, and this also mainly had to do with Hand. But I happened to have everyone involved in it. Then 1.5. What was 1.0? Oh, that was probably all like the Silver Soldier stuff that I didn't do. And then in 1.6, we got all of the, like, I think that's when we got all of the Mockingbird stuff, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I was gone for a little while, so I don't remember. Or I wasn't really, like, paying attention for a while, which is why I had a lot to catch up on. Yep.
Shifu is right. We still have many questions left unanswered.
I'll go look in the journey
We
thing.
don't know anything about the underground research facility, or those strange objects we found. Feels like this is just the beginning.
Don't you worry. We won't sit back and let the Exaltists do as they please. I don't care if it's the Overseer or anyone else. If they show up, we'll knock them down.
Shifu, Damien is calling us.
Put him on. Let's see what he has to say.
Mystics of Yunquei Summit. I heard about your triumph over the Exaltist Overseer in the Hollow. On behalf of Porcelumex, I would like to thank you for saving Waifei Peninsula and restoring the reputation of Tops. The Exaltists have been operating in secret throughout Waifei Peninsula. But thanks to you, Porcelumex was able to defuse the crisis and stop the catastrophe in time. To prevent similar incidents from happening again, we'll need to invest more capital and strengthen management across the Porcelain sector. And now, I'm finally in a position to negotiate with the higher-ups.
Wait a second.
Oh, you're overthinking it. I simply wish to harness more resources so I can better support my employees. It was my pleasure working with you, Mystics of Yunquei Summit. I hope we will have another chance to cooperate with each other.
I hope we don't. As for improving your employees' working conditions, I expect you to follow through. Since Yunquei Summit has returned and resolved this crisis for you, we won't be turning a blind eye to what happened 11 years ago.
Rest assured, Ishwan Shu, you, and everyone from Yunquei Summit have my gratitude. I will not go back on my word. I have other matters to attend to. Heroes of Yunquei Summit. Until we meet again.
This guy. He really knows how to use every opportunity to climb the corporate ladder.
Let him. We don't walk the same path. Oh, you may hand over what we recovered from the Exalta space to the mayor. It'll suffice as a report of our investigations. If we can find out the purpose of the device, we might finally get a lead on what the Exaltus were really planning.
Got it, Shifu. I'll deliver it soon.
Awesome! The investigation has finally wrapped up, but we still don't know where Belle's teacher is.
Thank you for helping us investigate, Fufu. Belle and I believe that as long as we keep at it, we'll eventually get to the truth.
Yeah. Right now, we'll just have to follow the trail slowly from here. Anyway, taking down the Exaltists was a big win. We'll keep looking for clues about the photo later. One step at a time.
Yeah, and of course, I got free exploration for a lot of those areas. It's cool that they added like free exploration. It's kind of neat. I'll still have to do a bunch of this other stuff eventually. You find 10 mini cargo trucks in Aerospace City. Create 2 observation singularities, only done once. Destroy 12 miasma nodes, almost on that. Find 2 hidden mechanisms. Level 10. 2 discoveries. Points. 2 miasma fields. Defeat 3 exalted hymnists. Bengal Wanderer wants to know challenge. Don't know what that is. 1 Fisher Crab. That's an enemy I haven't come across. 3 side missions in as time past decades to the temple. The ether tuning 5 times in Airspace City. Marcel files 3 times. 10% exploration progress presented in Airspace City. 20% exploration, 30%, 40%, 50%. Of course, I only need to get to the 30%. Okay. How long has that been? It's 46 minutes. I think I'll make one that's like the conclusion. I'm pretty sure we're reaching the end of this version story. Oh, it didn't open the schedule immediately. Means there's something new in here. Okay, so good to know that that infinity symbol is for the Exaltists. I don't know if we knew that before. New combat rules. Sheer damage and miasma shields. Yeah, that makes sense. Sheer damage ignores miasma shields. Still better to get rid of the miasma shields, though. Like, just in general. Because... Stun. Can't stun an enemy if they are affected by a miasma shield, which is unfortunate. So yeah, we are getting shit tons of pulls just from, like, playing the game. It's crazy. They weren't kidding when they said this version was going to, the anniversary version was going to give me shit tons of stuff. I feel super confident about being able to get Fufu and Caesar. But for now, I've got to stop the recording, start a new one. Yee